Assalamu alaikum and welcome to Smart Learning with Eraj and Mohit. Okay, so today,
Hussein.
okay, Hussain's also at our back. So, warm welcome to you by Hussein and Mohit both. If you heard any noise, just ignore it. Okay, so today we're gonna grasp a new concept of English. So once again, hello everyone and welcome to Smart Learning with Eraj and
Mohit.
I don't know why we're repeating it again, but I just want to settle up in your minds that from now onwards, Mohit would also be coming here with me. So today, I'm going to teach you not only how to improve vocabulary, but also how to improve the writing skills. I think this lesson is really important. We're going to take a look at because and because of as well, and yes, something bonus as well.
It's
For that,
important than water.
yeah, it's important than water. Okay, so bonus as well for that. You need to watch the video till the end. Okay. First, just only talk about because and because of. These words tend to be repeated far too often. I do it myself. I write an essay or something like that, and I just use because of. That's it. So it really looks very bad. So, but you can't just pick another word and put in there at its place. It has to fit and it has to work grammatically. In this lesson, I'm going to give you a solution of alternative words that you can use instead of because and
Because of
exactly. You have to be careful with those two, but I'll explain to help you even more with your English learning journey. So let's start. Okay, so this is a grammar reminder, which is absolutely very important. So, first of all, it may sound very simple, but really is not. It really stumps a lot of students. So, because is a conjunction. Once again, what is because? What is because, Mohib?
because is a conjunction.
Yes, exactly. It's a conjunction. And a conjunction joins a sentence. Rather than putting a full stop, we can use a conjunction. For example, it can be any. I'll just think about it. For instance, because I didn't go there because I felt tired. Okay, because I didn't go there, I felt tired. Rather than that, I'm using because. Then because is followed by a subject and a verb. This thing is very important that because is followed by a subject and a verb. Let me use a spotlight. So because is followed by a subject and a verb. That's very important. Then because of. Because of is a preposition. What is because of, Mohib? Because of is a
Preposition.
say it louder so that everybody can hear you.
Because of is a preposition.
Preposition, what's a preposition? It's like basically where the things are, everybody amongst you knows what is a preposition. I'm so sorry I was unable to color code this, but I guess it's okay. Because of is followed by a noun phrase or both form of verb, that is ing form of verb. Now let's look at some examples and its format. Then because plus subject plus verb. Like because as it is subject is she, you can use a name instead of this. Verb is felt tired and extra things. So because she felt tired, she didn't go out. That's how we use the word because. And how to use because of. Because of, as I said, is a preposition. So because of plus noun phrase and plus verb ing. Because of her tiredness, this is now a noun phrase. She didn't go out. That's it. Because of her feeling tired, she didn't go out. So there's a lot more to say on this matter, but I think that's enough for now. Enough for you to understand these substitutes are alternatives for because and because of. that I'm going to show you. So let's try. Why is it not moving? Why is that? Hey guys, just wait for a moment. I guess there's a problem. Please ignore. Oopsie. Oopsie, oopsie. I'm so sorry for this problem. Okay, so here we go. So the table of contents for you is because and because of. And here you. They are because and because of. Here you'll be able to understand some substitutes for because and because of. And number 2 is a surprise. Here you will be able to do dash, 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 dash. Again, if you heard some noise, I'm really sorry for that. Then, number 1, alternatives. Isn't this adorable? If you liked it, make sure to leave a like. Isn't this adorable, Mohib? Just look at this. Kawaii.
So cute.
Really, it really is. Okay, so alternatives, just leave all that stuff. Alternatives for because. Number 1 is as.
And
Now,
I'm also so cute.
This sharpener.
Yes.
Okay, so Mohib, you have to listen to me very carefully.
Okay.
I can ask many questions. Okay, as is a direct synonym to because. So it's a direct
Synonym
to because, albeit a secondary one. Okay, one thing. I've just taken a story from internet that I'll be explaining you so that it's not boring, okay? Okay, now I don't know whose story is it. I just found it on the internet. When I was a child, I lived in a tiny village because my parents loved the peaceful countryside. So here I've used because. Now I'm going to use as instead of because. When I was a child, I lived in a tiny village as my parents loved the beautiful and peaceful countryside. So Mohib, which one is fine for you? The one with because or the one with as?
as.
Exactly, same feeling. Then another one. Only 60 students attended the local primary school because it was very rural. Only 60 students attended the local primary school as it was very rural. Here I'm using as instead of because. Okay?
Okay.
So you can use as instead of because or not. Can you?
Yes.
Okay, great. Then due to. Due to is used in place of because of. So it's used instead of?
Because of to describe results and effects.
Exactly. Why is it used to instead of because of to describe the results and effects? It's once more I want to say it's used to describe the results and effects. Then because of this, now I'm just telling all that. Because of this, we were blessed with a great ratio of teachers to students. Due to this, rather than using because of this, I'm using due to this. Due to this, we were blessed with a great ratio of teachers to students. Then another one. Because of the small class sizes, I had to invite the entire school year to my birthday party, 3 boys and 4 girls. Due to the small class sizes, I had to invite the entire school year to my birthday party, 3 boys and 4 girls. Here I'm using because due to instead of
Because
of. Remember, it's only used instead of because of. But you can use due instead of because. But really, it's not. Sometimes I'm not giving you that example because sometimes it's not grammatically correct.
sometimes I use because.
Yeah. But right now you're on a smaller level, so just focus on your vocabulary. Okay. Okay, so why am I not using? Why am I not also adding due here for because? Because sometimes it's not grammatically correct, and I want to share the ones with you which are grammatically correct. Then, due to the fact that. Now, due to the fact that is used in place of because to describe results and effects. It's easy to use, but it's longer and more formal. So you can use it with your bosses, your teachers, your colleagues, not with your friends. It will really look very formal. But if you want to make new friends, if you want to talk to somebody new, you can use this. Super duper great. Okay. When I was 9, I moved up to a middle school with 500 students. I was so excited because I would get to meet new people. When I was 9, I moved up to middle school with 500 students. I was so excited due to the fact that I would get to meet new people. I've just made this and combined one. I found this school difficult. Now here I'm using due to the fact that instead of here where's my mouse? Here I was using because, and here I'm using due to the fact of. Okay, so I found this school difficult because I had never interacted with so many people before. I found this school difficult due to the fact that I had never interacted with so many people before. Then since is a formal and secondary equivalent to because. So Mohib, I want you to not focus on this one because it's very formal, and right now it's not of your level. And you guys, if you are like elder than about 9 years, then do use this in your daily language skills. You'll get a lot of betterment. But as Mohib is,
I'm not young. I'm 8 years old.
Yeah, you're 8 years old, but you're like younger than 9. So then eventually I moved to a girls' school. I hated the school because I found the girls to be very unfriendly. So eventually I moved to a girls' school. I hated the school since I found the girls to be very unfriendly. I'm using since instead of because. Because the school was far away, I had to wake up at 6 a.m. to get on the bus, and I didn't get home until after 6 p.m. Since the school was very far away, I had to wake up at 6 a.m. to get on the bus, and I didn't get home until after 6 p.m. Then, as a result of is used in place of because of. You can just remember it by this O to describe results and effects. I didn't have much free time. Because of this, I lived for the weekends. I didn't have much free time. As a result of this, I lived for the weekends. During this period, I missed a lot of school because of an illness called. During this period, I missed a lot of school as a result of an illness called. Now, y'all may be very just, excited to know what was their illness. Then thanks to. Thanks to is used in place of because of and can present both a negative and a positive outcome. I recovered from the virus after 3 months, but I spent the next 4 years suffering with severe fatigue. Fatigue. There's stress in the T. It's tough. I became depressed because of this. Mohib's dancing right now. Okay, so I recovered from this virus after 3 months, but I spent the next 4 years suffering with severe fatigue. I became depressed thanks to this. So just because of this, I'm using thanks to this. So here I'm using the negative form. Then, because of the support from my family, I slowly made a full recovery. Thanks to the support from my family, I slowly made a full recovery. Here I'm using this as a positive outcome. The 7th one, for. For is a formal and a poetic equivalent to because. So Mohib, we use for instead of because. Exactly. At 16, I returned to a co-educational high school. I found it very strange to be around boys because I had spent 4 years with girls. At 16, I returned to a co-educational high school. I found it very strange to be around boys, for I had spent 4 years with girls. Here I'm using for instead of because. I found it hard to make friends because everyone had known one another for years. I found it hard to make friends for everyone had known one another for years. Okay? I hope this one's clear and just not think about this part. I'm talking about this one. Then out of. Out of. Out of is used in place of because of and is used to explain feelings and emotions. So out of is used to just explain feelings and emotions. I was out of my senses, but here we're using it instead of because of. I focused on studying Spanish because of my desire to escape my situation. I focused on studying Spanish out of my desire to escape my situation. So here I'm just using it as a feeling and emotion. It's very clear, and I hope that you've understood it. Then number 9 and the last one. Now that is an alternative for because that indicates an informal connection between the cause and the result or effect. So it is of informal connection, which we can use, which is the cause of the results and effect. Because I speak a second language, I feel so much happier as a person. Now that I speak a second language, I feel so much happier as a person. I like now that because it really looks very, kind of informal, like formal, and it really looks nice. And I'm really looking like a native speaker. And I hope now you've got it. Do you want an activity for this? Look in the description box. I will try to link it down there. And check your score and how much is it. I really like this slide because it was so adorable and I didn't want to delete it.
I like that.
Just like this. Yeah, it's really cute. Okay, so awesome. If you scored full. And now I hope that you've understood. And now number 2 is back to school. So here I'll be telling you this Mohib even doesn't know about it, and I even didn't tell you that we're going to discuss this. So this is about back to school, and I'm going to tell you how to introduce yourself to your teachers. So you could use 3 columns. Why not? So I just named them as planets. It may look a little bit of stupid, but it's okay. So Mars is really confused right now, and Jupiter is just thinking how to introduce herself. And Mercury is basically your teacher, and she's saying, okay, students, let's start. Okay, so then this is your teacher. She wants you to introduce yourself. Are you confused? Really? It's a bad thing. Okay, first introduce yourself to me in comments. You can tell what your name is, and what your age is, what are your likes and dislikes, and what your favorite color is. So that's the basic thing, how to introduce yourself to somebody new that are meeting. Then how to introduce you to your teacher. You can tell him or her your name. You can say how old are you. You can explain where are you from. You can tell him or her what profession your parents have. You can say which your favorite color is. You can explain which is your main hobby is. You can show him or her who your best friend in class is or was in your previous class. Then now quickly comment down below about did you enjoy today's lesson, and take care and bye
And goodbye.
Okay, goodbye from Mohib.